Divisive. Divisive. I don't like that word. I will destroy that word. Dr. Mark, what's happening? Everything's going crazy outside. Go look at you, Chocobo. Tell me, what's the first thing you learned in your studies? The records of the great chronicle are the foundation of all order and balance. So the kingdom's gone topsy-turvy because the records are disappearing? That's precisely what it is. What of it, Chocobo? Well, we could know why. Isn't there a way to restore the records and save the kingdom? There's one way, but only one, Chocobo. I like how this one's called Dr. Mog. We must have delved inside the records and relived them. But reliving the records bring them back, unfortunately. It's just like playing a different way of this, but just check it out. And we'll Chocobo, and you're just a keeper for the job. The keeper. With the help of my magic, you will enter the record realms and reconstruct the memories and events of the Great Chronicle. You may be the youngest of the keepers, but you are also my most trusted. Chocobo, the records are in your hands. I'll do what I can. Excellent. We got the hall of doors at once. We go to the hall of doors at once. This way, Chocobo. Now loading. Behold, the hall of doors. One collection of records is kept behind each of these portals. Okay. I remember there being more than one, but alright. Hell, you'll be able to choose which records you wish to relive. But with so many records already lost, only this doorway retains enough power to let you through. The journey through the Great Chronicle will begin here. Open the door. Sure. Now loading. Difficulty total. Wow, so this is the gallery of records? Yes, Chocobo. The many records of the Great Chronicle live and breathe within the paintings upon these walls. From here you may enter a painting and begin your journey through the record rooms, restoring the records as you go, Chocobo. Got it. Okay, Chocobo. It's time for you to take on your first dungeon in the record realms, Chocobo. Okay. A former member of his own. Okay. Oh, it doesn't tell you. I won't let you collect them all. Story. A former member of Soldier has come to destroy one of the Mako reactors. Machines that harness the planet's life stream to generate power. This time you'll go solo, Chocobo. But recruit other heroes in the record realms, and soon you'll be able to make a party. So much like all the bravest, only this is kind of better, I guess. Okay. Next. Oh, I should also tell you about roaming warriors, Chocobo. Cloud is level 50? Already level 50. Blade Bling. Deal 3 range physical attacks. All enemies. Okay. Roaming warriors. That sounds scary. Not at all, Chocobo. Roaming warriors are other people in other worlds, saving records just like us. We'll call on them for help this time. They won't let us down, Chocobo. Deal 3 ranged physical attacks to all enemies. Great. Now, Chocobo, into the record realms with you. Oh, he's a friend. Now loading. Oh, not this. You did it, Chocobo. You're inside the record realms, in one of the dungeon paintings, to be precise. I hope you remember the way, because I won't always be here to hold your hand, Chocobo. Who's asking you to? Oh, no. Tip. Don't get lost, Chocobo. The basic. Dr. Mog, the basics. Entering the Record Realm's Hall of Doors, Gallery of Records, Record Realms, Dr. Mogg attunes the painting. Okay, so we just remember that the Record Realms are unlike our own world, Chocobo. Different rules apply here, so listen up, Chocobo. Oh, brother, be prepared. There are things you can't do in the Record Realms. Party in battle. Change members. Equipment abilities. In battle. Change and sell. Well, that sounds like that other damn game. I wonder why nobody wants to talk about this other game. Win one battle to go on to the next, Chocobo. When every battle, Chocobo, and the records within the painting shall be restored. It's battle time, Chocobo. Oh, but to battle, you'll need to use stamina. Keep that in mind. Yep. Mako reactor number 1. I thought it was... Oh, never mind. What do I know? Enter Mako around. This will use 3 stamina. Begin battle. Sorting equipment. Don't forget you can use the sort functions on the equipment selection screen to help you find equipment, Chocobo. You need to learn how to fight in the Record Realms, and I shall teach you, Chocobo. First thing, you can't act until your ATB gauge fills. Oh, brother. Once your ATB gauge is full, pick a command, Chocobo. Let's try attack for starters. Machine gun. Abilities like Thunder, for example, have a limited number of uses. Watch those numbers, Chocobo. Oh, brother, please don't make me have to use it. Don't worry, Chocobo. You get all your ability uses back when you return to the Royal Archives or gain a level. Don't. Fine. Damn, sweet. Some enemies drop treasure when defeated, Chocobo. Treasure like equipment. Okay, in the original game, yeah, this doesn't happen like this. But you won't know what you'll get until the battle is won, Chocobo. Here's where everything you got in battle is tracked, Chocobo. Treasure means equipment, Chocobo. And orbs used for creating new abilities. And gil used for upgrading equipment and more. So we can do that. Round 1. Oh, God. Some enemies are weak to certain elements. Find their weakness to deal extra damage. I already know. Sleepers are vulnerable to lightning, Chocobo. Try attacking with thunder. I kind of knew that. If you played the Final Fantasy VII, you would know this. But it also depends on if you even have it. Damn, Skippy. This is a potion, Chocobo. Sometimes enemies will drop potions after battle, Chocobo. Very handy. Potions are a quick fix, Chocobo. They restore HP on the spot, Chocobo. Some enemies will drop later too. Some enemies will drop ether too. Know what ether does? It recharges abilities uses. I thought it was recharges the MP, but what do I know? Be careful though, Chocobo. In the Record Realms, you use potions and similar items as soon as you pick them up. That sucks. Sweet. That's your compounded. To trap a friend or foe before you select an ability, choose a target for that ability, Chocobo. Really? This will cast thunder on the special combatant, Chocobo. Normally a target will be chosen on the regular Chocobo. I think they're actually supposed to be weak to fire. But sometimes you'll want to choose for yourself. Yeah, they're not weak to that. Oh, the soul break gauge is ready. Chocobo, now you can use a soul break. Rather soul break now. Judgment Grimoire. Nice. Your soul break gauge fills up when you take damage, attack, or use an ability coupon. Well, that's pretty cool. Unlike in the original game, but I don't know. Some soul breaks require more bars than others, so keep an eye on that gauge coupon. I've actually heard some things about the soul gauge, which I've never even heard of in the original game. That's not really the same. It's actually called a limit break. But here's what I've heard about it. It is a thing you have to be careful about because something about it can be easily damaged or something. I don't know. Maybe it was a glitch, but I think they eventually fixed it. So, but then again, I didn't know it had anything to do with this. So I don't know. Anyway, round 4. Oh, brother. Time for the final round, Chocobo. Some dungeons have a big bad boss waiting at the end of Chocobo. Defeat the boss to complete the dungeon. Okay, try taking down the scorpion guard. Chocobo. I know exactly how to take care of this guy. Yeah. Just gotta be careful. Damn, I'm dead. Well, that sucks. Not good. Look, I can only do this once, but extra time's call for desperate measures, Chocobo. We need to summon a roaming warrior. Okay. Blade beam. Whoa, hello. That's not supposed to happen, but okay. Sweet. In the original game, you wouldn't even be using Blade Beam. You did it, Chocobo. A roaming warrior will assist you using their soul brick in battle. Okay. Nice. Hero record restored. Dealt magic dark damage to one enemy. Nice. Defensive magic attack, man. Soul break. Defense press. Even HP and MD speed. Soul gauge. Hero record restored. White mage. Oh, God. That is one of the abilities I hate. Not the word itself. It's just, I can't explain it to you, but, you know. Okay. These are your battle results. Fight well and win lots of medals, Chocobo. I wonder why we didn't just get... here's your overall score, Chocobo. There are 3 possible ranks, Chocobo. Novice, expert, and champion. Back when I played this, fun fact for you, on the Android, it actually gave me the ability to choose between 3 realms, but I could only choose one. I wound up being with this kind of realm, and it was a little bit more different than this. Yeah. It was kind of like what Final Fantasy VII, the remake, has, where you can take and make Barrett shoot, crazy as that seems. Like, even though he's not actually there, but he's there. Which makes no sense. Okay. Get a good score and you'll get more XP, Chocobo. Next. Earning XP lets you level up your characters and make them stronger, Chocobo. So that's what should have happened in All the Bravest, but, whatever. Wow. Dagger, minor white orb. Wow, dagger 9 times 2. Okay. This is where you can check what equipment and orbs you've won in battle. Wow, dungeon complete. Dungeon unlocked. Mako reactor number 5 unlocked. Elite dungeon and FF7 unlocked. Oh, brother. Mithril acquired. Mithril is a rare but valuable resource, Chocobo. You can use it to restore stamina and do many, many other things. Completing a dungeon is a fine way to get mithril. Sweet. Stamina charge. Wow, okay. +1 maximum charge. Okay, some maximum stamina 30 to 31. Stamina fully restored. Collect 5 stamina shards to fully replenish your stamina and increase your maximum stamina at the same time, Chocobo. Okay, nice. Dungeon ranking is determined by your overall battle score. This sounds like lame, but okay. Chocobo. I'm not trying to judge, just from my point of view when it comes to playing games, but whatever. You'll get a completion reward every time you complete a dungeon, guaranteed, Chocobo. I like that it says "gill" instead of "get." I hate that word. Sounds like you're trying to say, "Get out of here! Get out of here!" Anyway, sorry about that. Get a gold chocobo, and you'll receive the mastery reward for that dungeon, Chocobo. You can only get it once per dungeon. The gold chocobo, only exclusive to, and I mean it, Final Fantasy VII. One of the many things that Final Fantasy VII created was, not only do they have the materia system, but they're the first ones that brought the junction system well, actually, no, I take that back. Final Fantasy VI kind of did that. But the more advanced of it started with 7. I went from there. But one of the things they did create was a way for you to have your own chocobo. Oh, yes. But there were certain ways you had to earn, or you could cheat easily enough. Just depends on how good you are at the races. Or not the races, but the ways to earn it. Either way is a good way to do it. It just depends on how much time and how much patience you have with races. Not races, but the way to earn it. I keep saying races. I didn't say that. You didn't hear that. Anyway. So, yeah. See, the thing about chocobos is that the one thing I can tell you about it is that it is the only game in history of Final Fantasy that I have ever heard of, anyway, that actually had certain kinds of chocobos that allowed you to go to certain places. No other game had it. As a matter of fact, every game that even involved chocobos, the moment you got off of them, they were not, you had to actually go back to a town and rent them or get one somewhere, otherwise you wouldn't have a chocobo. And yes, you're supposed to avoid battles. Although I think that in Final Fantasy VII, if you do it just right, you will get into a battle. So, but the old chocobo is the final form that gets you to anywhere in the world, except for one place or a few places you actually have to use this, or what I've heard anyway. I've never been that far in the game, so this is about as far as what my knowledge is about it. I've actually acquired a gold chocobo finally one time by cheating because I just didn't want to mess with it. I'm not great at the race, really way to earn it. I can do a little bit of it, but I suck at it, so I don't want to bother with it. But needless to say, for the sake of completion's sake, I will do it anyway. Try. But if I wind up cheating, you want to see a good way to do it, then go find somebody else. Anyway, so with gold chocobos, I didn't go very far to the one place where I could have gone to. Because, I did go to one place, but then as soon as they got off, it just said, well, yeah. Basically, if you cheat as early as possible, instead of waiting until the point of the game where you can actually start getting it, it leaves you completely stranded. So don't do what I did. You can still cheat if you want to, but I'd still wait until it's available for you to start collecting them and able to do it. Otherwise, it's worthless. and a waste of time. Even if you could randomly glitch in a gold chocobo, I wouldn't bother. Anyway, as for the first time reward coupon, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. You get it the first time you complete a dungeon. See, unlike some people, I'd rather just read it first before I stop, or before, if it's just like, I'd rather go ahead and, anyway, I won't go there. Look at that. Master your reward. Phew, way to go, coupon. You've restored the records within this painting coupon. Oh, I should mention that once you've restored the records to a painting, you can go on to the next coupon, but the next painting might not be in the same room. If a new painting doesn't show up in the room you're in, go check another room coupon. Did you notice that we restored the hero records of the dark mage and the white mage in the last battle? I'm not saying that word. One more battles to restore more records, and the heroes of legend will take up arms beside you, Chocobo. Oh, brother. What are we waiting for? Question mark. Let's go get the dark mage and white mage in our party, Chocobo. Oh, brother. If you choose optimize here, your party members' equipment and abilities will be picked for you. Oh, God. Okay. I don't really like using generic ones, but alright. Okay, Chocobo. The dark and white mage are now in your party, Chocobo. Never mind. Okay. But we're still a little unprepared, Chocobo. Let's find some relics for the battle ahead. First relic draw. You'll need your own mithril or gems to find relics normally, but I'll spot you some mithril this time, Chocobo. What? I thought we just got some mithril, you jerk bag. Anyway. And what the hell is this? The what? Dunjoro. Aw, not a weapon from a game I don't care about. Excellent, fine, Chocobo. Congratulations. Oh well. Here we go. Great new equipment. Number 1, defeat enemies in open chests. 2, complete dungeons for rewards. 3, discover new relics. Soul break equipment. Some pieces of equipment holds powerful soul breaks. Hit them harder, Chocobo. Equip them on the right character. Unleash soul breaks in battle. I highly recommend trying out your new equipment, Chocobo. And I know just the person to tell you more about it. Our resident engineer Sid. Which one? Head on down to his lab. I'll be expecting you, Chocobo. Here's one of the most famous character names in history. Sid has not been always, though, a quite engineer of some sort that actually invented something that you can fly around in. The Sids in most games didn't even have this ability. They were different characters that came up with it. And so with that's why I say which one, because there's one that had multiple deals. Well, actually, probably quite a few of them, but not like when it first started out, by no means. So there's that. And then there's ones that weren't even actually named Sid, but, you got that right. So, and Mystic Quest did not have a Sid. No. I mean, if you technically think about it, I guess Captain Mac is the Sid in that game, but I never even heard of a Sid before or after Mystic Quest until finally I got into a game that said something about Sid. And half the time, here's the thing about Final Fantasy. depending on how you grow up, or well, not how you grow up, but like specifically, like what games you get, you're gonna no doubt be skipping numbers, like I did. I actually didn't play all the Final Fantasies. Sorry to tell you that I didn't even own all the Final Fantasies when I was growing up. If I was lucky, I got maybe Final Fantasy 4 or something like that, and what I thought was Final Fantasy 4. And by the time I started, it was a save file. This is actually a legit cartridge, okay? And I thought, something doesn't seem right, because I didn't know what the hell to do. So I started up new, and then I got lost, and I was like, no, this still doesn't seem right. And years later, I started to understand the game a bit better, and I went from there. And so, to this day, I can't say whether or not I like the advanced version or the original version over the other in terms of who's better. Because of what I've been playing recently. I know that I did play the regular one off there. I've even played Pokemon on an advanced Game Boy. I've even owned a regular Game Boy, and one of the games that I have hated for Game Boy was Final Fantasy, I believe it was Legend 3 or whatever. It was a piece of crap. Like, literally, there was a boss I had to go searching for. I never could find it. Like, I think I found, one? And then I had to go around again, and then I think I lost, and then I had to keep going again and again until I found him again, and it just bloody took forever. So I gave up on it. And yes, legitimately I own that. Not to say I don't own the ones I got now, but, for the longest time, there was a lot of games I did not own. I didn't even own half the consoles. And I don't really care, personally, how good Diablo, whatever, is on PS5. I'm not going to spend out the money for a brand new console. I'm kind of like Veteran 0121. I don't see the need to put out for more money from another console. I don't care how good it is and how better consoles and PCs are. It's hard enough to try and get a PC going and get, or anything going with emulation, because of money situation, that I'm in. And, I could easily take a job, but at the same time I couldn't, because I can't keep up with them. Nobody's going to want to hire somebody who gets as sick as much as I do, who screws up as much as I do, and I'm not even trying to. Believe me, I've had so many screw-ups, I should have been fired a long time ago. And I've been sick so much that I should have been let go. But if it wasn't for my family, for where I'm at, covering for me, I wouldn't even be where I'm at. Honest to God, I'm so blessed. Even though that we do have our ups and downs, our disagreements every now and again, but I still, by my family, what's left of it anyway. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here. Sometimes it really doesn't really do much good for me to think of that way when I'm really depressed. Do I have a real reason to be here, to wake up? No. But it doesn't work every day. Just once in a while, I just get depressed, and it's like, I'm just not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to be happy. I'm in the mood to do absolutely nothing. I just want to be left the frick alone. I don't want to go out. I don't want to spend time with people. I just want to be left alone. Is that understood? I don't want to record. I don't even want to post videos. Even though sometimes I will still do it anyway, but not always. It just depends on my mood. Or how badly depressed I am. And I was like, what's the point? And sometimes what leads to it is other things that's in my life that I may or may not have caused on my own. Yeah, so that's the way things go. Quite unfortunate, I know. Anyway, I will see you all in the next episode. This has gone on long enough. And I will try and do a long episode of Another Eden some other time. Or if this gets uploaded in time, I will try and do it. Because there's a whole bunch we got to go through. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to be, but it'll be a long enough video. I know that. And I got to get this thing on charge anyway. So, like I said, this is only the secondary episode that I have a Final Fantasy record keeper. Unlike Another Eden, it's not all screwed up in the order because of how I started it up with. I probably should just rename them and whatever. I don't know if I should or not, to be honest with you. I might just keep it like that because I don't do it very often where I start with part 00 and legitimately and then go down, even though it's not really like, for whatever reason. So, anyway, I'll see you then.